You're probably going to college this week or in the next couple weeks. I'm a college senior, I'm going into my senior year, so I figure I can give a little bit of advice. For some pretenses, I went to a community college and I went to a local college and all that fun jazz. My experience won't be the exact same year as Will, but the point still stands. I also want to give a shout out to Andrew Roy, my buddy Roy. He did something similar to this and it kind of inspired me to write this down as a potential video. Without further ado, expect to change your major at least once. That's the easiest one. If you're going in undecided, that's probably great. Statistically, you're going to change your major at least once. I went in as a computer science major my first semester. By the end of it, I was changed to a business major. Am I real happy about my decision in retrospect? I mean, it gets more to a point later, but I met a lot of people and professors that I wouldn't have met otherwise. So I don't know if I necessarily regret it or yet not. We'll have to see in a couple years. But yeah, expect to change your major. Whatever you're going as, you're probably not going to stay as. And if you do, great, good for you. But statistically, you probably won't. If you're going in undecided, probably for the best. That's usually what I advise people if they're going to go and they're not dead set on what they want to do. Number 2, take it seriously. I'm just talking to my past self. I wish I would have done that a little bit more. Really, there was some semesters I took it more serious than others, but you're going to want to take it seriously. There will be classes that don't feel very important, but you got to take to graduate. Those are the ones, you should still make sure you pass with a decent grade, because it does affect your GPA. Past me and current me, because I'm still going. It's important. But also to you watching, I get it. If there's one class you gotta miss or something, and it's the random music class or the random, gen ed that you don't think you need, like a science or a math or whatever, you gotta miss it for something. Whatever. But don't make it a habit. Take them all seriously, but especially the ones related to your major. Mine right now are marketing, management classes, finance classes, those sort of things. Take those ones seriously, especially, but take them all seriously. Number 3, get involved. Everyone says it, oh, it's better if you get involved. It really is. It is. In retrospect, I wish I got a little more involved. In my defense, there's not a whole lot going on my campus since I went to a local school. Had I gone to the big state colleges like WVU or Marshall, there might be a bit more going on. But regardless, get involved, see what's out there. It can be, club, an organization, something. If you're a Christian, there's like a Bible study or something. Or if you're political, there's probably a Republican or Democrat club, depending on your state and college. If you like playing video games, there's probably a gaming club. Probably something to do with debate. I don't know. Take a look what every school has. Who knows? But the point is, get involved, get out there, go into any on-campus events that you can. You don't got to go to everything, but find what you're interested in, go to it. There's probably something. It's better to be involved, even if it's just going out socially. That's better than just sitting in your dorm, or if you're staying at home, sitting at home instead of doing something on campus. You might make a connection that helps you way more than if you wouldn't have had it down the line. Kind of going alongside that, but also can be other things. Put yourself in uncomfortable situations. Something that I still don't like to do. You don't like to do it either. I know you don't. Don't lie. Sabrina, Josh, Ryan, whoever was watching this video, I don't know. Put yourself in uncomfortable situations. Go to something you wouldn't have gone to otherwise. Talk to somebody, walk up to somebody, introduce yourself. That's the most uncomfortable thing in the world. I had to do it probably 20 or 30 times at this convention I just went to. Most uncomfortable thing in the world. Especially for people my age who got stuck in COVID during their high school years, where you really start doing that. Took me a little bit longer, but now I'm a little more comfortable with it. But the point is, do it. The point is, make those awkward conversations. Not all of them are going to work out. You'll talk to that person once and never speak to them again. Go do that. Go to an event you wouldn't otherwise go to. Go do something. Take initiative on something. You will be better for it. Even if nothing comes from that specific situation, you will be better at it for the next time. That's the number one thing I wish I would have told myself in the past. Something I'm going to take into senior year. And hopefully, it works and does something for me. And this one's more so for your later years when you're looking for jobs or internships or whatever. More so you're your latter half of your 4-year degree if you're going for 4 years. I started with an associate's and then I decided to go for my bachelor's. So this one could vary based on your situation. Use LinkedIn. Connect with your professors. Not all your professors, but the ones that stand out and the ones that are specifically in your field. The ones I connected with on LinkedIn, specifically, searched up and connected with, were the marketing professors and the management professors. That could be a useful connection. If nothing else, it could be a reference. They might not be able to get you a job directly, but they could be a good reference, or could be somebody to support you, or good connection to have, or whatever. Connect with the professors that you talk with the most, you actually get along with the most, and the ones that are based in your field specifically. The gen ed professors, if you get along with them, then sure. They're not bad references, they're not bad contacts, but they're not gonna be as essential as the ones based in your degree, whether it be something with business, finance, whatever, accounting, or something like computer science, program professor, whatever, nursing, whatever it is. I say LinkedIn specifically because it's the easiest way to do it, to connect with people from the school, whether it be, other students or workers at the school, professors. Make some connections there. You might even, find some work at the school doing that, connecting with these people. I'm not saying you got to connect with everybody or talk to everybody you connect with all the time, but it's better to do it than not. I started very late. I only started using LinkedIn somewhat seriously at the end of my beginning of my junior year, end of my sophomore year. Even then, I really didn't start taking it somewhat seriously until this year, like as in 2024, towards the end of my junior year. So use it. It can be a helpful tool. And those are my big ones. Some other stuff that just kind of came to mind. If you like sports with the get involved part, get into a sport maybe. You might not be able to play it professionally, but I'm sure you can go to a practice, or they have fields or different facilities. You could go to if there's a on-campus gym, you could go to the gym. Or if you're a bit more on the partying side, and you know some parties, but because you put yourself in an uncomfortable situation and introduce yourself to people, then you can go party if that's more your thing. Not mine personally, but I know, especially at the state colleges like WVU, that's a big thing. And ultimately, I probably should have left this at the beginning. You've probably already decided what your school you're going to, but if it doesn't turn out to be the right one for you, you can always transfer. Whether it be for financial reasons or it just wasn't the experience you were looking for. For those who are watching this that aren't going into college yet, maybe they're in their senior year of high school, they're starting their senior year of high school. Consider community college. It's a little late for those going in their freshman year. Well, you could transfer to one, but consider community college. I have an associate's degree with zero debt, and I'm a year out from getting my bachelor's with zero debt. So definitely consider your local community college, or if you have a local college that offers a 4-year accredited degree and whatever you want to do, definitely consider that as well. At the very least, consider getting your associates from a community college, or at least doing your gen eds from a community college. So much cheaper. You probably won't have to take any loans for those. If you do, it'll be a minimal amount compared to a bigger school. I understand for your Harvard grads, your Harvard people, or all you big name people. I'm not one of you. I don't have advice for you other than what I've said. If it helps you, great. But yeah, that's a big one, because you may even make the whole move. It might just be your major, it might be your school you change, it might not. Obviously, living on your own can also be tough. The only things I really have to say on that, because I didn't go live in a dorm. I stayed local, so I stayed at home. So I can't give you advice on living in a dorm and eating well for yourself, although you probably should not eat ramen if you can afford it every single day. Maybe get a part-time job. I don't know. I didn't get one for my first 3 years. I just started a part-time job that I'm hoping to hold through my senior year, so I'll let you know in a year. So I can't really help you with the dorm side of things. But regardless, just, be safe, take care of yourself. If you got an on-campus gym, that's great. Take care of your health, that sort of thing. Keep yourself active, both physically and also socially. Keep your mind sharp. I know not all of us like reading, but maybe, that could be a good idea. Occasionally grab a book or something. These are just general things I'm spitballing here. I don't have these written down or nothing. But I think I'm going to wrap it up there. If any of this helped you, you could give this channel a subscribe. If you like video game stuff, you can check out the main channel. Or if you just, want to stick around for whatever I put up next on this channel, subscribe here, and I'll catch you in the next one.